These last few slides are just the flow leadership in a nutshell. This is what I typically put up as posters in the team rooms, because often we have to go back and talk with the team members depending on what they're delivering and where they're at. We'll go back to these three posters and use them to help them understand the concepts that we're talking about. So on this slide, you've got the 4R model and everything that goes into that there on the left. In the middle, you've got the transformation 4 box along with the AHA curve. And on the right, the team and organizational level tools that we use as well in Flow to not only just structure things, but also help people achieve the mindset necessary to be successful at a level that delivers not just results, but remarkable results. And that's the difference between agile and team level agile, or even scaled agile. This is business agile leadership that covers the entire organization. And if you remember the picture way back at the beginning of the presentation, where flow covers all 4 boxes. That's what separates flow from all other types of agile methodologies, because flow is all about leadership. The second poster here, this talks about the language of leadership and management with the figure 8, culture, the type of people I like to work with. It has the cascading vision and the culture. These are primarily the tools of the executives to get things done. On the previous slide, it was more team and individual oriented, but still touches all 4 boxes. This last slide is perhaps one of the most powerful things that we've used. Our brother Dan had something very similar that he had already done in the 90s using this. He had done it on a leadership training in the late 90s. I looked at that and I said, that's awesome. I had seen it, actually somebody else had used it. I saw it out on LinkedIn. I remembered, oh, Dan had done that like 15, 20 years ago. And so I took the one and I redid this, because if you have the right vision with the right people, use the 4D model, you have a very high chance for success. Because what happens is, if you don't have the right vision, you're going to have anarchy. If you don't have the right people, people are going to be anxious, and it's going to create a lot of anxiety. If you don't have the right definitions, it's just going to be confusion out there. If you don't distill agreement, you will get politics. Guaranteed. Not even a question. If you're not able to deliver, that just creates chaos. And I saw one company where they would lock 40, 50 developers in a room, and they would scream at each other for 2 days in order to be able to deliver something, and it was just utter chaos. And 9 times out of 10, they were doing bug fixes after the release for the next 3 months before they did the next release of the software. And then the last one, it really brings you full circle. If you're not driving, if you're not linking everything you're doing back to vision, individual vision, team vision, project vision, product vision, program vision, portfolio vision, senior leader vision, director, VP vision, C-level vision, if you're not linking it back to all of those, you're going to end up with division. And I've seen a lot of executives and a lot of middle managers that use divide and conquer as a way of keeping their organization under control. So that's the flow friction analysis. We use this in the Flow Certified Professional training. We actually use this as part of the outline for the case study that you do in order to become a Flow Certified Professional. So when people are asking why use flow, there are hundreds of reasons to use flow. But the primary reasons are you're going to increase revenues, you're going to save costs, you're going to mitigate or get rid of risk, and you're going to end up probably doing the right thing. Thank you very much. This got probably a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I wanted to be able to record this and get this out there for people. Thanks a lot. We'll be coming out with more videos in the very near future. All the best, Andrew. Once again, just want to say thank you for looking at this presentation on why you would want to use flow. You can reach me at andrew@andrewkallman.com or my website, www.andrewkallman.com. You can also find me on LinkedIn here at the link included on this slide. And yeah, and so once again, thanks, and look forward to working with you all soon. All the best, Andrew.